Mom. It's like that High School Musical thing.
Yeah. Okay, Sharpay. Wait, can you sing?
No. I wish I could sing. I was actually just having a conversation with my best friend Alexa about this, and because we were listening to Sienna Spiro or something. She's like a new artist. I don't know if you know who that is, but she's a really great voice, and I was like, wow, I wish I could just like belt it out.
I would,
but
be
I can't.
Unsufferable.
No, yes, same. I'd be insufferable too.
Insufferable?
Yeah.
Okay, I said it wrong. Yeah.
No, but we knew what you meant, and so would I. I would literally I would be on Broadway.
Yeah, like you guys think I'm annoying now.
I would be a triple threat. Actually, I'm already a triple threat.
Period.
I would be like a quintuplet threat.
A synctuplet threat.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
Can you sing?
What?
No, you can't sing?
No.
Okay. Yeah, me neither.
No. But that's okay.
Sing, can't make insulin. That's about it.
That's about it. There's not much else I can't do.
I can't really cook too well.
Oh, I'm not a cook.
Oh, yeah, you can't cook.
No, I'm not a cook. I'm envious of those people, actually. I feel like it's like a very like wonderful skill to have.
It's so chic.
It is.
Like if you can cook, like that's so chic.
Yeah. Yeah, so kudos to you.
Yeah. Anyways,
we're over here eating rice and chicken.
No, literally rice and chicken and more chicken. That is me. Do you remember that? I was like, I had a chicken and rice soup with a side of chicken. Gotta get that protein.
Side of chicken always, please.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we are back for season two of Hotline to Her, and
welcome back.
We really missed you guys.
Yeah.
We were joking before that we're back in the studio. And the studio is literally just my office. Nothing has changed.
Like if you were expecting a grand reveal of like our name on the wall and stuff, Hotline to Her. No, sorry.
No.
This is all.
Yeah. We were saying we were under construction, but it was really just our brains.
Or a mental construction instead of a studio construction.
Yeah. Which is what we want to talk about today, and something that like we think is really important. We touched on it a little bit when we were like, hey, sorry we ghosted you guys,
right?
But we want to like dive into it a little bit deeper. Please stay on the line and your Diabesties will be with you shortly.
You're listening to Hotline to Her. I'm Carson, your favorite Diabestie.
And I'm Tini, your resident hot diabetic. We're here to help you feel like that girl beyond diabetes.
Woo!
Season 2, let's go.
We're back.
Let's kick us off with a little blood sugar roll call.
Let's do it. I am 144, diagonal arrow down, and I have 3 units of insulin on board.
Oh,
that's good though.
That is good.
That'll put me right at my pre-dinner blood sugar of like, I don't know, like 90 something.
Nice.
I think. But I do have to walk home.
I was just thinking that.
But it'll be okay. Honestly, by the time we stop recording, the insulin will probably be vanished. So it'll be gone with the wind. So yeah, 144.
And if you're not watching the video, I'm really sorry for you.
Yeah.
You missed out. I'm 162 flat. My sensor expires in 58 minutes. So we better get yapping.
Yeah.
We better get yapping.
Well, I feel like we should start there because your sensor is so cute and small.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah.
Show the video. Show the camera.
Okay. Video.
If you can see it.
If you can't see it.
Yeah, you can't even see it.
You literally can't see it. It's so tiny and perfect. And I mean, I love devices.
Yeah.
This one is the cutest device I've ever had.
It is really cute. What is it called?
No, I'm just gonna like
Please
keep I'm like, no, it's great. It's great. It's great. So it had to be like right after we took our break. I was just dealing with like so many headaches with insurance.
Yeah.
And it's fine. It comes with the territory of being self-employed. And like also I didn't really know what I was doing when I was picking my insurance plan. It's just so confusing.
Yeah, they make it very confusing for why.
Yeah, for why. And I remembered all the way back, like, I don't know when. I had to be in college, but my doctor was like, oh, you should try out the Libre because it's the cheapest sensor on the market. Yeah. And I remember people, 1, loving the Libre, and 2, I was like, well, I want cheap.
Right. No, literally sign me up.
I'm not going to spend $800 or whatever.
Yeah, for something that like half works.
Exactly. And I was just so frustrated with the Dexcom.
Yes.
Like just so frustrated. So
as we all are, I would think.
I think I've been hearing that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I had like an old Libre 2 Plus in my closet, popped it on, loved it. Worked really well. Like it was very accurate. There was a small learning curve where I felt like I was having a lot of compression lows.
Okay.
But I was putting it on the wrong part of my arm.
Okay.
So, and that
can it only go on your arm, like one part of your arm?
I don't know. I mean, they say the Dexcom can only go on your arm.
True.
I've only done it on my arm, but
Okay.
the Libre 2 Plus is a lot bigger. I did that, and then I ran out and I messaged my doctor and I was like, "Hey, can you fill the Libre 3 Plus for me?" And she was like, "Sure." Fills it. It's $75 if you don't have insurance
Oh my gosh.
for a 1 month supply.
That's amazing.
That's amazing.
And you said it lasts 15 days.
One
right?
lasts 15 days, so you only need 2 a month.
I need that.
No, literally insane.
I want that.
The only downside is that I'm on manual mode for my Omnipod 5.
Okay.
I actually like it better.
You do?
My blood sugar is actually much, much better.
See, I don't, and people listening may also feel the same way. Like when I was on the Omnipod 5, I never came off of automated mode. Like I don't even know really what manual mode is. So like what's the difference? I know it's not a closed loop. Does it still give you like basal insulin?
Yeah. So it gives your actual rates of insulin. So it's not using your CGM data for decision making. So like when you would have like a stubborn high and it would stay high because it's like, oh, we're predicting you go low, like you're gonna go low, but you never do. It's not doing that. It's literally just saying like think of it like if you were to give yourself injections,
Okay.
you would have your basal insulin, and you would have your bolus insulin.
And the only thing is like if you are high, it's not gonna do it for you. You have to manually do it.
Correct.
Okay.
But you're setting it at your own targets.
Right.
Like my target in range and like my correction doses and things like that are much lower than what the algorithm wanted. And it's a lot more aggressive than what the algorithm wanted, but I have to do the manual calculations.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean,
makes
into
sense.
the pump. So I have to say,
Right.
hey, pump, my blood sugar's 200, I'm eating this, and then it will give me the adjustment.
Yeah.
But it's no weird like adjustment at the bottom, like how it would like remove insulin on board. It doesn't do that.
Okay. I honestly kind of like that because it relying solely on the CGM scares me a little bit sometimes when they're not accurate. But I've heard the Libre is very accurate though. So I like that.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. And
Well, I'm so happy for you.
thank you. Yeah. I've had like no issues with it.
Yeah.
It's so great. It's lasted me 15 days in the heat.
Wow.
I mean, it did start to peel up like yesterday, but it's still on
looks
there.
very, very secure.
I'm
it
like
doesn't have a
shocked.
lot of adhesive.
No.
Like I feel like, because you know how sometimes with the Dexcom G7, people are saying that it's like the adhesive is not like wide enough so it falls off. But the adhesive is so thin, but it still looks very secure.
Yeah.
I love that. 15 days is lit. Oh.
Isn't the G7 only 10 days still?
Okay, so they have a G7 10 day and then they have a G7 15 day.
Oh.
But the 15-day G7 is not compatible with all the insulin pumps yet. Like, I don't think the G7 15-day is compatible with the Tandem Mobi yet.
Gotcha.
That's what my endocrinologist said, and I think she knows what's up. I think.
Well, speaking of endocrinologists.
Yes, I got a new one. Surprise.
Yay.
Since we last talked. Not that there was anything wrong with my old endo. I actually loved him, and he was also a type 1, so he really knew what it was like. But he moved to a new state.
Boo.
So he left. And I was like very sad about it, but I actually got referred to his endocrinologist. So like the boss's boss.
You graduated.
I did. Like the boss's boss, literally. And she also loved that it's a female. Hey. And she gets it because she doesn't have type 1, so she doesn't get it. But like one of the first things she asked me was about like my cycle and like diabetes and stuff, and if I need help like troubleshooting and things like that. She's very aware that it affects women a lot differently than men, which I'm sure my male doctor was also aware, but we didn't really talk about it as much. But anyways, she was basically saying like, oh, the Dexcom G6, which I'm still on, is discontinuing. So it was actually quite refreshing. Like she was very nice and very refreshing because she said, I know that the G7 is not a lot of people's favorites. And like, she was very like in the know about like the tech and not just being like, okay, this is what the market has in store. I'm signing you a prescription. Here you go. Like, she knows. And then she was like, also, I've heard good things about the Libre recently. The Libre 3 Plus doesn't combine with Tandem Mobi yet, but it's going to hopefully by this day, and like stuff like that. So she was very knowledgeable, and it was very refreshing of like her bringing things up to me rather than me having to ask her about it, you know?
Yeah, she sounds like very patient forward.
Yes. And like very proactive, very like, let's circle back on this in a few weeks. If you don't like this CGM, like I'll just write you a new one. Do you have enough supplies? Let me call Tandem Mobi for you and get you extra this because you're going through your cartridges quicker than they have it prescribed to you right now, or like things like that. So she's just very proactive about getting me what I need and helping me, and took her time with me. Also, she came in to the appointment and she knew everything about me. Like, she did her homework. Like, she was like, I know that you got diagnosed this way through this. She took the time to read all of it, even though she has literally no available openings until like 2027. Like, I tried to reschedule my appointment. They were like, you can't see her until 2027 if you cancel. And I was like, oh. But she still took the time to read through all my charts. She knew everything about me, knew like my insulin dosages off the top of her head. Like, she was very, very thorough, and it was just a really great experience overall. And I feel like I need to say that because I feel like a lot of endos get a bad rep, which I've had my fair share of bad ones, so I get it. But like, we need more endo positivity in the world. And like, going to the endo doesn't have to be all doom and gloom and scary, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Like, if it's not working for you, you can change it. So anywho, that was a very long breath of me speaking, but
it was great. I'm really happy for you.
Thanks.
And two, I kind of agree. Like, the more we, like, it's okay to dread the endo. Like,
of course.
I used to dread the endo and have so much anxiety around it.
I still don't love going, you know, because like, essentially it's someone judging you for like how you live your life.
Right. But that's like their job.
Right.
I mean, not to like cast shame, but like they do have to judge and help you make decisions.
But that's where the difference of like a good endo versus a not so good one, of like them helping you because they're patient forward and want to see you thrive, or them like just putting shame on you and being like, change this. But they're not even giving you the tools to do that. So
yeah, so I know it probably feels like if you have a bad endo, it's never going to get better, but like there are good ones out there. And I know it's more hopeful thinking, I guess, saying like, oh yeah, like you can just go get a better endo. Like, that's obviously not the case for a lot of people,
of course. And I know it's a process, and then an insurance thing too, and a cost thing. Like, I know there's a lot of factors, but
but don't give up hope.
And advocate for yourself. Like, you don't have to stick to an endo just because you've been with them since you were 5 or something like that.
Period.
You know?
Yeah, I agree.
So.
Well, I'm really happy your endo is such a delight.
Thanks.
That's so great. So what did you guys decide to do? Are you doing anything about the G6 right now? Are you going to ride it out or what?
I'm going to ride it out. So basically, I told her that I don't want to switch until I have to, because I feel like I've said this so many times, but I love the G6 and I wear it exclusively on my butt, and it's just like so great there, and I love it. And I don't know if you can do that with the G7. I've never heard of anyone doing that. And like, I'm just a creature of habit, so that's why I'm like, I don't want to switch. And also, I'm terrified of like my CGM being wrong. Like, I hate that. That's like my worst nightmare, which it happens like all the time, but you know, the G7 is much, I've heard, less accurate than the G6, but regardless, they're working the kinks out, I guess. So I'm just going to ride it out, and she's going to keep filling it until she literally can't. So, yeah. And if anyone has G6s that they don't want, let me know.
I actually have one
I'll buy them
that I can give you.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Oh my God. Wait, actually? Yes. It's so fun. I'm so excited.
Yeah. You don't extend yours, do you? No.
I don't even know how to do that. Like, I literally, no, like I do, but I don't. So that's funny you say that, because I was literally thinking yesterday, I was like, oh my God, this one's still like really stuck on there. Like, I could extend it. Like, I thought of you. And then I was like, but I don't know how to get the transmitter out when it's on my butt, and I can't like get it. Like, how do you get it out?
Yeah, you use like a test strap. You might need like someone to help you, like Adam, to do it, but it's so easy.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll show you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure I could like watch a TikTok on it or something.
I'll send you my own TikTok.
Like I've tried to do it. I've done it once before, but it like was not easy. I like
No,
had
it's
to really,
difficult.
like,
You do. Some pop right out, and others you have to like dig in there.
yeah. Okay. Well, maybe I'll need it. I had to change it during work, and like nobody was there to help me. Like imagine I'm like, hi, can you help me do this at work?
Like I actually don't really know how to do it, but I need you to learn.
Yeah, and it's like not in a place that's work appropriate.
Oh, if you could just like get on up in there, just spread the cheeks.
I mean, I'm sure my coworkers are lovely and they would help me, but I don't want to ask that of them. Can you imagine? Oh my God. So yeah, long story short, I'm riding out the G6 and I don't extend it, but maybe.
I think like even a day or two.
No, yeah.
Like that could go a
Add
long
up.
way. Yeah. Well, keep us updated. And
I will.
I thought I saw someone, maybe they were trialing it. Someone was doing the Libre 3 Plus talking to their Mobi.
Oh.
And I think they were trialing it. So I would assume.
Oh, like it wasn't out yet. They just like were being a tester.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Because I would love that. I used to use a Libre like when I was on injections and it was good, I think. So.
I'm Team Libre now. I've switched sides.
Libre. Ooh.
I've switched sides. And the fact that they're just like affordable.
No, that's
I'm like,
so
we
amazing.
need to be
well, yeah, like
talking about that more.
No, because 3 of my Dexcoms are like over $200 and they don't even work that well.
With insurance.
Right.
So it's
the insurance that I pay for every month.
Right. I can't even imagine what the cash pay is.
No, like it's insane. And the transmitter is an extra like 150 or something like that with my insurance.
Wait, I'm so curious. Have you heard of the iLet bionic pump?
I've heard the name, but I don't really know much about it.
Okay.
Have you? Have you done research?
I did some research.
Okay.
It seems really interesting. I guess like the whole idea is that you don't have to put your carbs in. The algorithm learns what you're eating.
I have heard of that.
But it sounds like it's for a little bit more relaxed diabetics because like when you eat, you don't plug in carbs. You just put if you're eating like a normal amount of carbs that you usually eat, a higher amount of carbs, or a lower amount of carbs.
Oh my gosh, wow.
Yeah. And so like it's literally like...
I'd be like, hi. The pump would be like, God dang, take a break off the carbs. Oh man. Wait, that's crazy. And I don't know how I would like it or not.
Yeah. I was reading like Reddit threads on it and people were saying that like if you're a control freak, it's probably not the best option for you.
Me.
But if you're someone like me who like guesstimates carbs all the time anyways, could be a great option. So I just thought that was really interesting.
No,
and I remember like years ago hearing about it and I was like, the bionic pancreas.
It sounds so like intense. Like when you first said that, I was like, wait, does that go like inside your body, like where your pancreas would be?
That would be insane.
That would be crazy.
Yeah. But then I forgot about it and it like came back into my orbit and I was like,
the bionic pancreas. Well, that's the thing. Like I'm controlling and I'm a control freak and I like control my diabetes or excuse me. We're talking about control. Manage my diabetes.
Period.
Very strictly, but I don't count carbs. Like I still guesstimate. Like I don't remember the last time actually no. If I'm really like trying to keep it in check, then maybe I'll read the nutrition label. But like usually I guesstimate. But I also eat the same thing a lot, so I don't really know.
Yeah, that's so fair.
So like maybe that would be okay because I do eat the same thing a lot. So maybe that would work.
Yeah.
For high, medium, low. I don't know.
I mean, there's not like enough, like it hasn't been out long enough, but I would be curious to see like what the positive mental impacts of something like that is. Like
that's
reducing your decision fatigue and like potentially burnout.
Wait, that is huge. Actually, I didn't even think about that. Oh my gosh.
I know. Imagine not having to like come up with a number every time you sit down to eat something.
Wow. I can't think about that too hard or I like will be sad. Like, I don't even think about it anymore, you know, because it's just like so normal to be like, oh, 45. Like, oh, also, what's your go-to? Like, I don't know how many carbs this is. Like, what number do you put?
45.
Yeah, me too.
45 all the time.
I'm always like 45.
I function maybe sort of like the bionic pancreas, where I'm like, if it feels like a little less than what I usually eat, it's 35.
Yes.
Which I know 10 carbs isn't like that significant in my calculation, but 25 feels too low.
Right.
45 feels too high.
No, I get that. That's me too.
And then like my oh, this is carby is 65.
Yeah. Oh, wow. I like this is carby. It's like 55 or 60. But then I also like, I end up giving myself more insulin in the long run anyways, and I should just do it up front. I don't know. Don't ask me how to gain carbs because I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, no, 45 is my go-to. I don't even think about the fact that I have to put in a number. I just do it. But then if I think about it too hard, and then I'll be like, oh, I have to put in a number every time I eat.
Yeah.
But it's fine because we're killing it.
Period. I don't know why I've said period like a million times. I don't even say that in my real life. So
it's because you're around me, and I feel like I say that a lot.
You bring out the Gen Z in me.
No. Yeah. Surprise. Tini and I are different generations.
Like barely.
Yeah.
I'm a zillennial.
What is a zillennial?
It's like a cusper. I'm on the cusp of millennial and Gen Z. Yeah.
That's so zillennial of you.
I'm not a millennial. I'm a zillennial. Okay.
Wait, that's crazy. Yeah, I kind of see that for you though. You are.
Well, and like my siblings are younger than me, and a lot of my friends are like a year or two younger than me too. So I feel like I really fall into more like Gen Z.
I am Gen Z.
Yeah.
Fully.
But I will catch myself like laughing at like millennial humor, and like sometimes I'll pull out an outfit where I'm like, oh, no, let's put this back. It's a little too millennial for me.
That's so funny. I don't even know what that like is. Like, I don't even know what millennial really means.
That's okay.
Like, I do, but I don't, you know? Like, I would never be like, oh, that's millennial, because like, I don't know.
Right. And like, it's not a big deal.
Right. We're just living our lives.
We're just living our lives.
Okay, anyways.
Speaking of living our lives, what have you been up to the last like 3 months? Like, give us a highlight reel.
Oh man, highlight reel for the last 3 months. I got a new endo. I have been trying to heal my stomach still.
I just know by that hee.
Yeah, I know my stomach still hurts. It's fine though, because it's a work in progress.
Yay.
It's work in progress. That's part of what I've been doing the last 3 months. I've been working a lot, grinding, gotta pay the bills, you know. Mm-hmm. I have gone on some amazing trips in the last 3 months.
Ooh, where?
A lot with friends, and then also one where I got to see my Diabesties. I was in Colorado for a concert at Red Rocks.
Fun.
And one that is like a bucket list concert. I went and saw the Elevators. They're like my favorite reggae band, and my dad's favorite too. So I went out there, you know, like we bought tickets to the concert because we were like, oh, it's our favorite reggae band and it's at Red Rocks. Like, that's a dream. So let's go. And then I come to find out that one of my Diabesties also had bought tickets for her and her husband. And she was like, she doesn't even live in Colorado either. And she was like, oh, we're going. And I was like, wait, I'm going too. And then another Diabestie that we both know from the Hot Diabetic retreat in Mexico lives in Colorado. And so we were like, oh my God, let's all meet up.
Oh my God.
So we did. And it was amazing.
That's
as you can imagine.
So special.
It was like a reunion, and I was like, oh my God. And it was like, it was so fun. It was so great. And it was so great to see them. And I just love them to pieces. And it was just so like refreshing to see them, you know?
Yeah.
It was amazing. And the concert was amazing. And then hanging out with them was amazing. And they got to meet like some of the people that are like close to me in my life that aren't diabetic, so it was like a cool like worlds collide moment, you know?
That's so special.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a really cool when you get to bring like your Diabesties into like your other people.
Yes.
Like we experienced this a lot like late last year with my wedding, early this year with like some personal events, and like where we got to meet each other's people, and it's just so cool and special.
It is. It's like worlds colliding.
I love that.
Yeah.
So the Colorado trip was awesome.
I feel like I was literally out of town like every weekend, but right now I can't think of anything.
No, literally, you were like all over the place, Miss World
like,
Traveler.
I'm gone. I don't know. I've just been working a lot too. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Busy bee.
What about you? Give
Yeah.
us your highlight reel.
Okay, well, spent a lot of time in this office.
Yeah, she's like, I was sitting in here. No, same. They're like, oh, what cool things have you done in the last 3 months? And we're both like, work.
A lot of work, but you know, it's like I feel very grateful that like I am in the position I am in. I do work a lot of long hours, but I feel like not a lot of people know this, but like, of course I am the founder of Hot Diabetic Club. Love that. But I also am a co-founder of Vault 7 Studio, which is a boutique video editing studio.
Amazing.
My husband's the other co-founder. So
Period.
we've been like really enjoying learning how to build a business together.
Yeah, that's so special.
A service-based business too. So we were having, I want to say a great time. Right, honey? We're having fun.
Like we're having a good time, right?
It's a lot of long hours, but we're really grateful to be able to like be in the position where we can not only be creative in our day-to-day lives, but also then like do it together and bounce ideas off each other. And the clients we work with are just so kind, and they're doing really great work. We work with a lot of like female founders who are putting out incredible services and products and things like that. So it's very fulfilling work.
That is so fun.
But lots of long hours. So that's been like the grind of the last 3 months for me. But the other highlight reel is that we went to Punta Cana for our second Hot Diabetic elevation and immersion retreat.
Amazing.
And that was a really great time. We spent 6 days in the DR, going deep, but also like very transformative. The group was like so empowering towards each other. And it just like, it was really nice too. And I told them this, but like, I feel like every time I go on a retreat and I'm able to lead one, like I'm always taking my own medicine.
Right.
And so I like was doing this work alongside of them as well. And it's really nice and refreshing. And so that was kind of my like, I did that. I came back and I was like,
yeah. Oh, I'm like, I need that. I was so sad to miss it, but I'm so excited for Charleston. We're going on a retreat in Charleston, by the way, because my Diabestie that I was in Colorado with is going on the Charleston retreat. And she was like, oh my God, I'll see you there. And I was like, wait, yeah, this is so fun.
It's so special.
I'm so excited to just like have a taste of the hot diabetic medicine.
To be in the energy. And no, I agree. So it's been a lot of work for me. That. I put a lot of like hobbies and like adventures and things like that on the back burner. But that's just the season of life right now, you know?
What was a highlight from the retreat? Like what's a inside scoop that you can tell us?
Ooh.
I'm like, I want to know. Like, I don't know either. Like, tell me.
Like, please, every detail.
Yeah, I want to know what happened. Like, what did you guys do without me?
We really missed you. We really, really missed you.
No, I missed you guys. It's like when your friends hang out and you're like, so what'd you guys talk about? But seriously, what did you talk about?
Seriously. Well, I think one of like, when we were like all talking at the end of the retreat, like about like our favorite experiences and stuff, one of the like excursions we went on was there was this open air cenote.
Oh my God, I saw the video of that. And I literally was like, holy shit.
It was
sick.
Insane.
Were you on like an air mattress?
Yes. So there's we walk into these like this nature preserve where there's a bunch of these like open air cenotes, like fresh water, and
amazing.
We walk up and we smell like in the air like all of this like sage, or I don't know what they exactly use, but it's like it was put on by a husband and wife duo. Like, so incredible. I wish I could remember the name of their company because they're so good.
Yeah. And
if you're ever in Punta Cana, you have to go do this experience. But
well, if you remember, we'll put it in the show notes.
Yes. But we walked up and they had like the sage in the air, and then we took this like honey and like herb cleansing ginger drink to cleanse out our chakras.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
That's like, it's giving like the Temescal.
Yes.
And I need it.
I need it. And so like then they like sage you, and basically it was a sound healing experience. So they have like the chimes going, and they led all of us to these air mattresses. There's like a blanket on the air mattress and a pillow, and they like guide you into the cenote. You don't touch the water, but they
At all. Like,
they
you
put
never
you
touch it.
on the air mattress and then you float, and it was an hour of them doing the sound bath. Like, think of a sound bath where you would do like the
Oh my
bowls
God.
and the chimes
Did you
and
fall
the
asleep?
gongs. A lot of the girls were like, I was so still. So I actually sat out of it. I would listen to it, but I was tracking like the Dexcoms,
Yeah.
their blood sugars. Like,
Oh, you were tracking all of them. That's so cute. You're like, who's who?
no, literally. But it was really relaxing, and
Yeah,
so like
because you got to listen to it still.
I was listening to
Wow.
it. So we got out, and he told the man who was facilitating it, he said that the goal of it is to really like cleanse for you, and that was why
Okay.
we did it on the day that we
Yes.
did for the retreat. But he was like, make sure you hydrate, and he was
Yeah.
saying like that the toxins sometimes come out of our bodies in different ways. And so he said, in the morning when you wake up tomorrow, scrape your tongue, because your tongue is like where they keep the toxins. And so cleanse all of that out. It was really cool.
Wow, I'm like enthralled. Right
Yeah, I know.
That
I'm
is
like,
so amazing.
I need to book another trip to the
No,
DR so I can go do
literally.
this.
Wait, that's like crazy that you say tongue scraping, because I also started doing that in the last 3 months.
Yes, they say like
so
great
random,
thing
but
about it.
Yeah, because I have SIBO, like the small intestine bacteria overgrowth in my stomach, and your mouth like collects a lot of bacteria overnight. And if you wake up and you drink a sip of water or whatever, like you swallow that bacteria. And like, you know, if you have a strong immune system, a strong gut microbiome, like it's usually fine. Like everybody does it. But because I'm trying to eliminate any bacteria in my stomach right now, I have been tongue scraping, and oral hygiene is always important, obviously, but I've really been being like very intentional about it because of the gut healing I've been doing. And it's like, it's all connected. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I would be curious to, and this is like a little side tangent, but like I wonder, and you don't have to tell us.
Yeah.
Maybe you need to do like some reflecting. I don't know if you've thought about this, but they say your gut impacts your mental health too.
Absolutely.
And so I wonder, as you continue to go on this healing, like the
100%.
changes that you see.
Yeah, no, 100%. Like your gut is like your second brain, is what they say,
Wow.
because it's so just intertwined.
Yeah.
And I mean, I definitely can feel the effects. If my gut is in like a flare up, I can feel it mentally so much, and like vice versa, you know. It's crazy. Obviously, I'm not through the full healing yet, so I don't know for sure what it's gonna feel like on the other side. I hope to get there, but no, I can definitely tell a difference between like when I'm having like a good stomach feeling day, like my stomach doesn't hurt, versus when it does, like, mentally. So
Wow, that makes a lot of
So-
sense.
yeah, wow, that's so interesting. That the cenote thing sounds amazing though.
It was really cool. And then we swam in it like after. and
Wait,
that
so
was
did they
a lot
scrape
of
their tongues though?
fun. No, that was up to us to do on our own.
No, but like
Actually, and then the next morning we all woke up and stood in a line and scraped
No,
each
I
other's
was like,
tongues.
can you imagine? I'm like, all right, come back and we'll scrape your tongue for you. No, did the girls do it, or do you not like know?
Oh, I don't know. I should have asked.
Okay, well,
Maybe
hopefully they
can write me a message. Let me know if you scraped your tongue. But the other thing that they reflected back to me was that they loved the, you know, when we do the pillars of your hot diabetic life,
yes,
they loved that workshop.
amazing.
And I was like,
I love it too.
you guys are saying you loved a workshop, which obviously that's why you're on the retreat.
right.
But it was just like really cool to hear that it like landed and it was helpful. And so that was just like one of the more special moments as well, just like sitting around talking about our goals for each area of our lives,
Yeah.
and then how we're gonna like go and get after it.
We should explain that.
Yeah,
We should do that right now. Like, can you explain like what each thing is, and then we can do it, and then if you're listening and you want to go through the pillars of your own life, like you can do it with us.
Ooh, yeah.
Type of thing?
I love that. Okay, so we do this inside of Hot Diabetic Club as well, inside of the HQ. If you come on a retreat, we also do this. But there are 5 pillars of a well-rounded hot diabetic life. And it is really just like, this is a tool. Essentially, like if you're doing one thing more than the other, like you're not a bad person or anything like that. These are just like, if you want guidance on like,
Just for reflection.
how do I feel better about my life, or know I'm going in the right direction after my goals? Like this is something that like I reflect on often. Carson, I know you do it. Everyone in the HQ does it, and on the retreats we do it. So
Yeah.
the 5 pillars are health, career, relationships, self-care, and play.
Amazing.
And we look at all of those and we kind of see like, oh, is there something that I have like a huge goal in that I want to prioritize in this season of my life? Is there something that feels off that I maybe need to like highlight a little bit more? Or can something like fall to the back burner so I can prioritize other things? And Carson and I were talking about this a lot over the last 3 months because this podcast is essentially our play, our outlet, our creativity. And so we were like, all right, let's move a portion of that to the back burner. Yeah. But I feel like there is a lot of overlapping with our priorities, but like also it's interesting to see how we've gone the last 3 months differently. Like
I know.
Prioritizing different things.
Because like podcasts, yes, it's our play, but like we didn't not play over the last 3 months also.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And then we needed to both take a step back to not reprioritize, but like prioritize our career.
What do you think your number one like bucket was, like top priority over the last 3 months? And did you like have an intention with it or did it just happen?
This is a boring answer, but career. Well, it doesn't have to be a boring answer, but career is not as fun as playing. So that's just the fact of life.
Yeah.
Like you have to work. I mean, if you don't have to, like, it's awesome.
I love that
for you. But for me, I gotta pay my bills. So, yeah, the last 3 months have definitely been career focused for me because of things I wanted to do and like goals I wanted to meet at work. And if you don't know, I'm a corporate girly. I work in corporate marketing 9 to 5. So.
You gotta climb that ladder.
Yeah, no, literally, I'm like, I gotta climb it up. But no, I like wanted to meet goals at work, and I wanted to just be good at my job.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that has definitely been the last few months for me. And then also relationships as well. I've been spending a lot of time with friends and seeing different people and traveling. Well, I guess traveling's kind of play, but like traveling to see different people. And my niece came into the world, so I've been like prioritizing time with my family and her and stuff. So I think relationships and career have been my 2 main pillars that I've been pouring into, and they've been taking up majority of my time, but in like a way that I want them to, you know?
Yeah.
So
yeah, I love that a lot.
What about you?
I would say my top pillar was probably self-care.
Ooh, I love that.
Yeah. There were a lot of moments in the last 3 months where I really had to set boundaries with myself, with other people, really pour into like my mental well-being, and also with like my career. And I said that like I've been working a lot of long hours. That's also a top one for me.
Yeah.
But I had to like intertwine them with self-care and be like, okay, if you're going to work a 12-hour day, you need to make sure you're taking the appropriate breaks and resetting your nervous system and talking to your therapist and doing all of these things to like continue to fuel that. And then the other piece that like I know is kind of like maybe taboo for me to say as a creator, but I had to take a step back from my personal brand as well. And so that was like boundaries for me.
I kind of forgot I did that.
Yeah. And that was just like, I couldn't pour into it. My personal brand was really at the time intertwined with just diabetes stuff. And it was really overwhelming for my mental health. And so while I'm really grateful for the platform, like I have grown and like will eventually pick back up. Actually, my goal is like in June to start getting back into it, but I can't pour all of my eggs into just like diabetes and diabetes creation and stuff like that. So that was like me pulling back and setting boundaries there as well.
Yeah. And that's so fair. I've actually heard that a lot in the space, that like sometimes it gets to be too overwhelming to have diabetes and manage it and then also consume diabetes content at the same time. So
yeah, and then creating it
and then like, also creating it. And like, we're literally doing like all 3 right now,
right? But, like then like you know, slam dunk on it. Like,
yeah.
Ooh,
but you know, like
let's take a break.
All in moderation. And like I hope that this, you know, type of content with the podcast and everything feels like a very fun and light type of diabetic content to consume.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
That's our goal. That's our goal.
Let us know if it's not hitting though.
Actually, keep that opinion to yourself.
Oh wait, I actually maybe don't tell us because we do work hard for
Remember the boundaries?
Right.
No, we're just
I'm like,
kidding,
how
we're
much
just
feedback is too much feedback?
Sometimes you don't need to know.
Yeah.
Sometimes you
Ignorance
simply
is
don't need to
sometimes
know.
bliss.
Not with you guys, though. We love you.
Yeah.
We love our hotlanas.
We do.
Hotties.
Hotties.
We were literally like, remember when we first started and we were like, what do we call our podcast like listeners? We're like the liners.
The liners. The
No,
hotties.
The hotties. Hey hotties.
Hey hotties. We don't ever say that.
We never
We're
say
always
that.
like, they're probably like, wait, we didn't even know we're the hotties. Well, you are. You are.
Oh, that's so funny. Okay, if we're looking at the next like 3 months, what do you think your like top pillar is going to be? Are you shifting things around?
Yeah, I was literally just thinking that as you were like speaking about self-care, because I was like, wait, I really need to like make sure I don't lose myself and like just like go, you know? And I don't, like, I don't know. I do, but I don't. Because with having like, I mean, you all know this, having a chronic illness, you have to continue to prioritize yourself no matter what's going on. And then trying to also heal my stomach on top of having the chronic illness is like another thing that I'm always trying to do right by my body and my mind and stuff. So I feel like I'm like in a good routine and habit of self-care, but I think maybe even being a little bit more intentional. Like I have not been doing my vagus nerve stimulation thing, that I have not been making time to like breathe and drink my tea outside. Like I've just like not been doing that. But another thing I am proud of is I've been getting back into like movement as self-care. And so I think that's going to be continue to be a priority for me over the next 3 months is self-care, but specifically movement and self-care, and just trying to take more intentional time for myself while I'm like pouring things into career, because that's not going to stop.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I love that. Well, and I feel like the career not stopping, like this is just the season of our lives, you know, and some seasons are really short, like our season 1. I'm just kidding.
Sore subject. No, it's not. No, it's not sore.
It's not. Some seasons are short and some are a little bit longer. And I feel like in your 20s and even into your like early 30s, for a lot of, at least I know, women and very ambitious women, like that is some of our top priorities. And so like
for sure.
It's okay that this season of your career being one of your top priorities is like
absolutely. I do not think it's a bad thing whatsoever.
No. And if it's not too, like, well, even like we can look at anything, like even play or relationships, like those it could be a season where you're like, oh, top priority, I gotta have myself some fun.
Absolutely.
But I like what you said where you were like, well, even though the podcast like is a huge part of our play, it's not like we cut it for good.
Yeah.
Like, we're still having fun.
Yeah.
We're still like,
oh yeah, like it's not like we didn't play over the last 3 months.
Right. I would like think of, if you're looking at your pillars and you're like, oh, if I'm putting this at number 5, still think of number 5 as like, you could give 10% into it. You know, like you don't have to give your all into it, but still like you want to feel good. You want to feel like well-rounded, even in like stretchy seasons or seasons where you really want to prioritize something over another.
Right. And like, honestly, when I do this exercise, like for me, I don't really even rank them. Like I don't rank them by numbers. I just like write them all out and just fill them out. And then I look at them all and I'm like, oh, what did I write less in? Or what did I write more under? For me, a number almost freaks me out because I'm like, oh, if I rank it like number 5, then I'm going to forget about it or something. So like I usually do it where it's like, they're just like all there and I just like write under the columns and stuff, you know?
I love that. That's like so funny the way like brains are so
I
different.
know. Yeah.
Because for me, if I don't rank it, then I feel like, oh my God, I have all these buckets I need to like balance in my hands at one time. Yeah. Versus I could be like, oh, well, bucket number 5, I'm going to put on the floor. It's still there, but I'm not like holding it right now.
Yeah.
That's so interesting.
That is interesting. So, I mean, if you're listening to this and you're doing this, you can do it whatever way you want. And then if you have a new way, let us know too.
Actually, let us know, please.
Yeah, because I would love to know how it makes sense in your brain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. That would be so cool to just hear like other people's, the way they organize it.
And what about you? What are you going to be prioritizing in the next 3 months in terms of the buckets? And pillars are synonymous.
They're the same. Sorry. Very confusing.
Yeah. Buckets, pillars, synonymous.
Buckets, pillars, sections, columns, however you want to say it.
Right.
All the areas of your life. Relationships, I think, are moving on up for me.
I love that.
Over the summer, I am going to be spending a lot of time with my family. This is one of the 2 trips that I get to see my family all year.
So fun.
And so I'm really excited for that. We have some family coming to visit, like Peyton's family's coming to visit us over the summer.
Fun.
So we're just like, I think relationships is a big one for me.
Yes.
And like, I've seen my friends, but I've also really been like, no, I need to work this weekend.
Right.
And so I'm ready to like get back into, not that I had neglected them, but like nurturing them more.
Yeah.
And I think like the quality time piece,
Yeah.
I feel like you're this way too. It's like, we're both able to communicate very well and respectfully to our people. Hey, this is a top priority for me in this season of my life. And it doesn't mean I love you any less, or it doesn't mean I care less about our relationship, but I'm shifting things around.
Yeah.
And I'm very grateful that my people are very understanding of that.
Totally. I love that. Yeah. That's important to be able to have those conversations with any relationship that you have and that you're in, for sure. Love that. Love it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yay.
This is actually the only time I'm going to do this audit for the next 3 months for me. I think like us talking like this, like
same.
I'm not going to sit down in a formal capacity
And like write it down.
because I don't need to right now.
It can be like an overwhelming like exercise if you make it overwhelming, but you can literally like think about it and talk about it like while you're listening to this podcast, and then like that can be it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like you don't have to like sit down and like write a bunch of columns. Like the only reason I did that is because we were doing it like on the retreat and things like that. So, but it can literally just be like a thinking thing too.
Yes, exactly. And if you're like, where do I even start with this? Like I actually want to dive deeper. Inside of the HQ, we have a audio recording where you can listen, and I walk you through the prompts of each of these sections of your life, each of the pillars, and I ask you questions about like what feels good, what doesn't, and kind of help you break down the analysis of it. We posted it back at the new year, so it is the beginning intro of it has like new year language, but this could be your new year. Hot Diabetic Summer is a new year.
Hot Diabetic Summer.
So yeah, I really encourage you to go in there and utilize that resource if you feel inclined to do more of this work.
Amazing.
I feel like we've really caught up, and we
just wanted to catch you up and say hello and throw in a little bit of mindset work because we can't help ourselves.
We literally can't. Yeah. Any new like low snacks that you've been loving?
I literally just eat blue raspberry glow gummies.
Love. Literally
That's my favorite flavor. Thank you.
Love.
I just placed a bulk order. So
ooh,
please sponsor me. I literally spent so much money there.
Yeah, they're really good though.
Oh wait, and I discovered a sumo orange. Have you heard of that?
Sumo oranges?
Sumo citrus, sumo orange. Yeah. I can't really find them at the grocery store anymore. I think they're out of season. I would eat that if I was low. I love it. It's like a huge clementine basically.
Oh my gosh.
And I want it.
And it would work.
Yeah.
Wow.
What about you?
I've been on my juice grind.
Oh.
I've been liking...
That's new.
Yes, it's very new. But I've just been sick of like having to like wake up at night and chew something. So I've been sipping a little juice. And I've also been a little bit on the candy grind, which is very out of character for me, but been loving some Starburst. So
Starburst. That's so interesting and different.
Very
I love
interesting
that.
and different.
Maybe I should mix things up. Actually, no, I'm not going to.
No.
But
Because you have a reason for eating your glow
yeah,
gummies.
my glow gummies don't hurt my stomach as bad as like other glow snacks. So.
Well, thank you so much for listening to our season premiere of season 2. We're so happy to be back in your ears.
Yes. Thank you. And thank you for coming back. If you listened to season 1, thank you for coming back for season 2. If you're new for season 2, welcome. And thank you for listening as well. Feel free to go back and listen to season 1.
Oh, we have some juicy season 1.
There's some good things. Also, we will be continuing to do off the hook episodes. We will continue to be listening to the calls that come in through the hotline and sharing them here in all the episodes. So please continue to put your stories in to both of those things. We'll have them in the show notes for you.
The call-ins.
The call-ins. We can't wait to see the off the hook stories for this season.
Oh my God.
You should be stoked out of your mind. Because we are.
I love the way you said that.
Thanks.
Stoked out of your mind.
Stoked out of your mind. You should be because I just know it. They're juicy.
They're juicy. You guys are wildin'.
Yeah.
You guys are off the hook.
Off the hook.
All right, that's how you know we gotta go.
Yeah, okay. We should go. We should hang up.
We should hang up. Let me get into character. Thank you for listening to Hotline to Her. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave us a review. Carson said I could make up this outro, so I'm going to ask you to please call into the hotline because we'd love to talk to you. Well, we don't talk to you directly. It's a voicemail, but we'd love to hear your stories. If you have a rant, something to share, a question to ask us, we'll answer it on the podcast. Don't worry, we're not going to answer the call. We promise. We promise you don't have to.
It'll go straight to voicemail.
We know you guys have call anxiety. We totally get it.
Me too.
But if you would prefer to write in a crazy story, please share it with us for our Off the Hook episode. We're so grateful you guys are here. Everything you need is in the show notes, and stay hot.
And chat soon.
Bye.
Hotline to Her is for entertainment purposes only and reflects personal experience. It is not medical, mental health, or therapeutic advice.